Let's get to the team news. Not much to talk about with regards to the lineups. First for Steve Cherundolo. Same old here for Chris Armas.
Yeah, Bombito away with Canada, but Zach Steffen in goal, 5.
Folks in Colorado tuning in. This team is doing yourself proud, and their hopes and expectations go well beyond being a nice story. They hope they can creep up to LAFC and the other two leaders in the West tonight. LAFC with the possession around 60 percentile, which is odd for them in 2024. Cabral comes through.
Is bad.
Yellow card. Catches Ilie Sanchez.
Right now, tied with Real Salt Lake and LAFC for the top spot in West.
Over the top, Ilie Sanchez for Denny Bouanga. Flicks it over Zach Steffen. Both these teams get a lot of set pieces. It's the Rapids who do better with them. LAFC not too far back as Jesus Murillo almost added to the list. That was right on the button.
Shouting out that maybe a potential all-star when it was all said and done for what he's done.
Denny Bouanga with a step on Vines, picks his head up. That combination has done it again. Unflappable, unstoppable. Matty Bogusz continues to break all new ground for LAFC. A goal involvement in 9 straight games. And guess what? LAFC have struck first.
And it starts with the build-up through the midfield, and watch Ilie Sanchez. Outside of the right foot, perfectly placed. Speed, ruthlessness. That ball perfectly weighted. And Matty Bogusz gets his 10th goal of the season. They swap sides, this time over on the right. He gets past his mark, and LAFC have the 1-0 lead here at BMO Stadium. They need a signature win, but these are going to be the big tests. They've already beat LAFC once this season. How do they respond down?
Bouanga!
If he doesn't get back in time and cut down that angle, LAFC off to the races.
2 goals and assists for Mihalovic when these two teams met in March. And then the crack from Rafael Navarro. We welcome in MLS 360. Perfect timing, guys. Edward Atuesta free kick. Kai Kamara! Do that. Vines finding players open. Now using the flanks. Vines keeps taking what's given. And almost got there. Loris had to make the defensive play. Yeah. 2 clubs with big aspirations. Flicked on by Sergi Palencia. Timothy Tillman drives it across. Steffen off the knuckles. It went to the right area. Ilie Sanchez. How about that header by Abubakar? Tillman still there. Left boots. Bouanga turns, fires just offline on a very acute angle. Struggle with the pace there. Atuesta in and out, drives one in. Steffen had a beat on it.
Inside of that penalty area. David Barry, VAR, will certainly take a look. Uh-oh.
Kai Kamara with a beat. Can he do it? No, not on Zach Steffen's watch.
Oh, and he wants a penalty even after the shot was off because Lalas Abubakar just bodied him from behind. The immediacy of the way that Colorado wanted to defend and defend with numbers so high up the field.
Heavy touch Mihalovic, it comes right back to him. Off the left peg, Hugo Loris. We have now seen great saves at both ends. Available on that bench. Likely to see him here at some point as LAFC use their bench a lot more. Now they get Bouanga facing it. Hollingshead around him. Bouanga deflected, falls for Bogusz! Polish power again! Scoring goals like most people eat Skittles!
A little bit of daylight to find the service and or find the shot. Keep an eye on Matty Bogusz. He inverts his run. He just pops up in a dangerous space. Fortuitous, the bounce in his favor. Right place, right time. Keeps it on the deck. It's a worm burner with the left foot. 11th on the season to give LAFC the 2-0.
Had that game plan. They were holding firm. They were taking some blows, bending, not breaking. And then they got a real bad bounce. And there you have it. You mentioned it, Dunny, about playing this style of game. There could be a payoff. But now the Rapids have a very tall hill, if not a mountain to climb. Rosenberry, Cabral! If Christian Pulisic is unable to fire a shot off. It turns out to be.
And who knows how that red card might have affected Coco Kanaskia and the potential scouts that have been reportedly looking at it.
Yellow card, red card. So Kevin Cabral, you were saying he might be substituted. That is off the board. The Matchday Live scores are presented by AT&T. The heavy hitters are all winning. Cincinnati wins, Inter Miami wins, LAFC is winning. Matty Bogusz. Flag stayed down. Well, the Rapids looked over. Fourth corner kick, LAFC. Atuesta separates, drives it in off the knuckles of Stefan. It's amazing where Bogusz pops up. Here, Bogusz. Can they get him in position to perhaps get that hat trick? And here he goes! Matty Bogusz! Right on cue! You can't beat him to it! Perhaps his finest hour!
Overlap and run! Goes all through the heart of Colorado. The pivot, the turn, the layoff, and that finish is fantastic for Matty Bogusz. The weight of that touch for Kai Kamara sets him up perfectly where he can settle the ball, and he's got Zach Stefan at his mercy.
Beautiful touch to set it up. Atuesta and Murillo saves Zach Stefan. Angel.
As quickly as possible. And obviously we understand there's going to be some serious weather going through the state of Texas here over the course of the next couple of days, but
this club, 8 wins, 1 draw. 9-0-2 at BMO Stadium. It has become the fortress